Saturday morning. Oh, Sunday. I said Saturday, didn't I? It's Sunday morning. Thank you, Tony. And I'm still seeing, even though we're here at 7:30, most of the tents are still closed. So I think we're okay. Getting here a little late this morning. There's our spot in there in the VFW. Beside the VFW. A little more gray in my beard this year. Third year in a row, and we got the same spot. This time, Sunday afternoon, me and Tony are having dinner out here at the Shoney's. It's quite literally a mile and a half from the festival grounds, and yet the parking lot is like only half full, maybe a third full. So I don't know. I don't know why people from the flea market aren't going here instead of buying those terrible corn dogs and funnel cakes, but there you go. Tony, take a look at the handwritten sign right here. It's a good thing that's what we were going after anyway, isn't it? I thought buffets were going to be a thing of the past after the coof, but they're back. Salad bars, because there is salad, so technically it is a salad bar.
Y'all see it? What? Yeah. Doing drugs.
Just doing drugs. No. When we were at the Tasty Freeze the other day, the lady that came up to the window to take our order actually said that. She said, "What are you guys doing in here? Do we need to call the police?" Did she actually said that too, right?
Yeah.
Should we call the police?
Yeah, she said I need to call somebody.
Do we need to call somebody?
What, I gave her my needle and insulin. Dion said, it's insulin.
It says, she's like, it actually says insulin right there.
I believe you.
Some people. So that is parked beside our truck this time. The first year was that classic rat wagon thing that we saw. This time it's this. All I know is it says Ford on the front, and then it has L9000 on the side. And it looks like a custom job.
That's a main truck, huh?
It is. It's basically the cab of an 18-wheeler made into a pickup truck, is what it is. That's... wow. What do you think, Tony? It's a little bit after 7 o'clock in the morning on the last day, Monday, Labor Day. And it's raining. According to the radar, probably going to rain all day. I could hear it raining on the camper all night. I'm thankful that it held off and didn't do it on Sunday, but this is what our flea market looks like now. Look at that. So those tents, like that big one there, is usually a rental tent. Saw a few collapsed tents on the way in. Kind of sad looking. Look at this, Tony. You got a whole crate of lemons here. You want some lemons? Get you some. Yum, yum, get you some. But I'm more or less kind of thinking, I really hope that my booth didn't collapse, you know. I do have the pool noodles in the corners. It's supposed to hold some pressure and keep the water pockets from forming. But they don't always work 100% of the time. It held up just fine. No water pockets, nothing collapsed. Huh. Don't know who dragged my power strip out into a puddle. That's not safe at all, but there you go. And it's right across from this big purple tent that did collapse. A lot of open gaps out here now. The people just packed up last night and left. Oh, my neighbor's gone. There's a collapsed tent right there, and then another one right here. A little pro tip to the people that are just starting out working fairs and festivals: if this kind of thing happens to you, don't just leave it abandoned. I know it's disheartening and you're tempted to just say screw it, throw up your hands and leave it like this, but if you do your best to take it apart, get it collapsed down as best you can, and take it with you, then when you buy another tent, you will have spare parts. So if anything like this happens to you again, you can just come in, find the places that broke, cannibalize this one, put it together, and rebuild the tent. I had a tent one time that I built out of 2 collapsed tents that lasted me like a year. 10:36, and right there where those people are walking, it's where my spot was. We're done. Done and leaving. Yeah, the rain stopped for a minute, but you can see the clouds are still hovering. It's gonna be a drizzle all day. It sucks. Happy Labor Day. It is about 1 o'clock in the afternoon the next day now, Tuesday, September the 6th, 2022, and the rain clouds have finally gone away. It rained all day yesterday, but this feels like getting up after having a terrible nightmare. The clouds have finally moved off. It is still a little bit overcast, but me and Tony are out here at, what's the name of this church?
This is the church I go to. This is the First Methodist Church in Galax.
First Methodist Church, and would you say this is one of the oldest buildings in Galax?
Say this is the oldest church.
Oldest church in Galax.
Oldest church in Galax. Probably the oldest, one of the oldest buildings.
Yeah. I am going to try doing a watercolor painting of the church. Pretty good, I would say. There you go.
Oh, wow. How pretty. Huh.
That's yours.
Well, how much do I owe you?
Nothing. I just did it for the fun of it.
Oh, wow, that's really good.
If you want to see the whole process, it's going to be on my YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I time-lapsed it and everything, so.
Oh,
Yeah, it's yours.
that's nice. I'll put that in a little frame.
Yeah. And so that is going to be it for the Hillsville Flea Market on Labor Day weekend 2022. And as I'm recording this outro, it is Wednesday now, Wednesday morning, September the 7th. And I'm already hitched up and got the camper hitched up, I should say. And on the drive back to Greeneville, Tennessee for a few days. The Dashel is here. What are you doing? Trying to eat your tail? Yeah, he's doing fine. But as far as how well did the flea market go, unfortunately, it was down about 41% from last year. And I would be willing to forgive it for the $500 that I didn't make on Monday because it rained the entire day, because that's nobody's fault. The rain is what it is. But on Sunday itself, it was actually a very pretty day. It's nice and overcast. It was said to rain, but then it did not rain. And even then, I went down a third on Sunday from what I did last year. And so I did not leave a deposit for next year. I'm going to be replacing the Hillsville Flea Market with something else. I'm thinking probably the Tazewell Fair. But now that I am no longer doing the Old Fiddlers Convention, and I'm not planning on doing the Hillsville Flea Market, I don't have anything in Galax that's still bringing me back to Galax. Tony, my friend out there that hangs out with me when I'm there, was very disappointed that I was not planning on coming back. And I'm a little upset about not coming back too, because I love Galax. You guys saw I took an extra day after the flea market just to go around and enjoy Galax. And I'm not happy that I'm not going to be able to go there again, or don't have a reason to go back there again. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I don't really have a whole lot of time off to just go visit Galax. So I don't know. It's not exactly the happy ending I thought it was going to be. So let's cheer things up. How about that? Let's try a new travel snack that I found at the Roses. This is Sour Patch Kids candy popcorn. Candy pop. It says pop twice. It's candy popcorn. Okay. Now, it does say that there's only 150 calories per serving, and the popcorn itself is non-GMO, and it's low sodium. I guess that's to kind of reassure the moms after this nice, colorful, sugary-looking packaging. But on this channel, I've already tried a lot of the Sour Patch Kids spin-off products. Like the yogurt was okay, the ice cream was pretty good, the cereal was all right, the popsicle was awful, milkshake not too bad. But yeah, those are all the different things that I've tried, and I thought they had reached the end of the repertoire of things they could do with Sour Patch Kids, but now it's coating popcorn. Here we go. What is it? Okay, so there is a little bit of flecks of what looks like could be possibly some gummy bits from Ground Up. There's a nice big red spot. Ground Up Sour Patch Kids. Let's see what it tastes like. Oh, this is actually pretty good. It's got like this little bit of clumping white kind of frosting on there, but the frosting kind of melts a little bit, and it has a tanginess to it. And the flavor of the Sour Patch Kids is definitely coming through right up front. Okay, this one I really like. It's so tangy, though, I don't see being able to eat it, a lot of it at one time. It's going to be something you can eat maybe 1 or 2 handfuls of, and then have to put it away and come back to it the next day. Which is going to make it not a very good travel snack. But as a snack in general, pretty good. Of course, I said that now, but I probably just don't like, okay, I'm done with that. I think an hour later, I pull it back out and get another handful. Oh, that's really good. Okay, there's something I'm not disappointed in. 2 thumbs up on the Sour Patch Kids candy pop popcorn. I like it. Very good. Alright guys, make sure to also give me some thumbs ups. Subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to turn on all notifications. I look forward to reading your comments. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one.